Hey guys, what's going on? It's your pal Stando. Welcome back to Occasional Dilemma Gaming. I want to talk to you guys about some of new ideas that I have rumbling around in my head. At the beginning of the year, I told you guys that I wanted to make more content, be more consistent here on YouTube, and so far I think I have fulfilled that obligation. We've been doing weekly news videos, which have been a lot of fun. I love talking about video game industry, and those videos seem to do really well because they are timely, they are relevant and trending at the moment that we talk about those topics. And I think one week we missed, and I put up a community highlights video. You guys seem to have responded well to that video, and I had a lot of fun putting that together, and it was really easy. Those are community highlights that were picked out by the Twitch audience and saved, and it's a relatively easy video to put together, and it was a lot of fun and a lot of laughs, and I see that you guys enjoyed that pretty well. On the other channel, I noticed that the podcast has garnished some reviews. If you didn't know, we are doing a podcast on our other YouTube channel. Links down in the description below. And on that podcast, it's something different than just talking about video games all the time. It's talking about everything that we love and topics that are interesting and unique. Like if you could choose between having the superpower of stopping time and the superpower of being able to transform into anybody or anything, which one would you choose? Interesting topics like that I just find fascinating, and they were a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoy those podcast videos, whether we're talking about movies or games or whatever. It's not just games, it's a plethora of everything that I love and we enjoy, and conversations we like having. That being said, at the beginning of the year, I wanted to get back to doing reviews. Or initially, I thought that I wanted to get back to doing reviews. But then I noticed how complicated that was going to be. Because if you look at the next game on my list to review, it's Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus. That's how far behind we are on reviews, guys. Not to mention all the games that we played last year. Shadow of the Colossus, Super Mario Odyssey, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. A lot of these games came last year for me because I didn't have a Switch the year before. And then you get into the Far Cry 5s, you get into the State of Decay 2s, you get into Sea of Thieves, you get into No Man's Sky Next, God of War, Spider-Man, Red Dead Redemption 2, Until Dawn, which I'd never played before until last year. So many games. That's not including Battlefield 5, Call of Duty 4 Black Ops 4, whatever. There were so many games that we played last year that I can't even name them all. There was just so many games. We played more games last year than we have ever played in the history of the channel being relevant. And that's a problem because I don't save all the footage locally. Alright? It's saved on Twitch and on YouTube and archived in a few different spots around the net. So in order to do these reviews, think about all the work that has to go into that, right? I have to write a script. Then, what did I like about the game? What are the pros? What are the cons? Go down. And then based on that, give a number to the game, a score, which I find arbitrary anyway, because we only review games that I like. And then I have to go find the footage on the net that I want to use, download it, find it again in the downloads, edit it to my video to sync up with what I'm talking about, and it's just so much work. It takes twice as much time to make a review, actually 5 times as much time to make a review video than it does any other content that I've ever produced, and that's just fact. And it's just not fun. I don't want to do it anymore. And I got to thinking, is it really worth it? And I go back and I look at the analytics, and some of my reviews are really high. It's usually reviews on older games or on games that I talked about that nobody else was talking about at the time, like Ghost Recon Wildlands. That review did huge numbers for me. But at the same time, nobody else was talking about Ghost Recon Wildlands when it came out. But if you look at like Uncharted 4, where everybody was talking about it, my review kind of gets lost. And you know, I don't get games in a timely manner. I don't get a review copy like some other creators do that do the reviews for the games. As a matter of fact, I even wait longer to play it after I purchase it on purpose so that I don't get drowned on Twitch while playing it. So that's a huge issue. Sometimes my review for a game could be like a month and a half, 2 months late. Now we're running into a year late where I've let them back up so much. So like, there's better creators that do that specific thing better than I can do, simply because they get review copies, they don't stream the game, they play it right away, and they're timely with it. And I just can't be that. I can't. By the time I want to talk about that game, it's no longer trending. But there is something else that we can do that is more personable to me. Like the news videos are always trending topics and things like that, and are always timely, so we can always do that form of content. But what else can we do to supplement video content here on the channel if we take away the reviews? I've been thinking about doing top 5 lists. Sure, everybody does list videos, but this would be more personable to me. This would be my top 5 list, because my top 5 list may not always match up with somebody else's top 5 list or your top 5 list. Your top 5 list might be different, and this opens interesting discussions and fun to be had with these conversations on the internet, and you know, picking through the different categories and stuff like that. I think that would be a lot of fun. We can also do more compilation videos like the community highlights video. That Twitch community highlights video, like I said, it was chosen by the Twitch audience, and it was a lot of laughs, a lot of fun, and easy to create and make. I like making content like that, and it's relatively simple and still got that real good fun value to it. Another thing we can do is dive in specifically into certain topics that are trending at the time around the industry, like loot boxes, and really diving in and studying and doing research just on loot boxes and some other business practices, what companies do right, what companies do wrong, and really make good content around that. I also am a big fan of checking out games that I have never even played before. There's all sorts of possibilities here, guys, for future content. And yes, that is a cat that is not allowed in the bedroom because she likes to tear down the green screen. So, hold on a second, guys. Let me go take care of this. You hear her? She's so cute. I need to go pet her. If you guys didn't know, this is Hobbs. Hobbs is awesome. But Hobbs isn't allowed in the bedroom very much because she likes to tear down the entire studio here. But Hobbs is an A-OK cat and a great friend. Aw, she just wanted some attention. Yes, she did. Anyway, guys, there's a plethora of content that we can make outside of reviews that I think will be really fun and enjoyable. Let me know what your thoughts are down in the comment section below. Before I get out of here, guys, I do want to remind you guys that I do stream on Twitch 7 days a week. Oh my God, 7 days a week. And we have kind of changed things up over there with our schedule so that we can engage more with the community, more with you guys. And if you guys want to check that out, check out our schedule over there on the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/stando. Also, you can check out the schedule on occasionaldilemma.com. Monday and Tuesday, we are playing our single-player mainline game. Right now, that's Red Dead Redemption 2, of course. But whatever single-player main game that I'm playing through at that time, it'll get on the Monday and Tuesday schedule. Wednesday and Thursday is a midweek multiplayer break where I play games with you guys. This could be Minecraft, Sea of Thieves, PUBG, ROE, Call of Duty, Battlefield, whatever. Friday, I want to play specifically games that are not normally in my wheelhouse, like Nintendo games. It's a good example. Right now we're playing New Super Mario Bros. U. Some indie games, some retro games, just anything that I feel like playing on that Friday. It's a lot of fun and stuff. Saturday, we always do the giveaway with some more multiplayer. And then Sunday, of course, more multiplayer, but we start off with the podcast. at the beginning of the screen. And so I hope you guys come over to the Twitch channel and check that stuff out. We're having a lot of fun over there, and would love to have you guys. Yeah, maybe you guys can find your own community highlights by coming over there and watching the stream and help contribute to some of the fun that I'm showing you that we're having over there. Anyway, guys, it's been a lot of fun talking about these new ideas, and I hope something comes out of it, and I hope you understand why I don't feel like we're doing reviews anymore. And it's just not viable, I don't think, for me to grow, and because, like I said, there's just better people out there doing it better than I could ever do. And so I think it's time that I just give up on the notion that I'm the review guy. Anyway, guys, if you're new to the channel and you're wondering about this crazy dude, stick around, hit subscribe. I'm sure I'll be rambling and giving you more crazy content in the future. But don't forget to drop a like on the video, guys. Don't forget to leave a comment. I truly want feedback and to know what you guys think. And remember that I love your face, and I'll catch you on the flip side. But until then, have a good one. Yeah!